this one, can you imagine what you will call? See, forget about what it is. Don't say it is a badge of authority or honor. जर कोणी असं म्हणत असेल तर स्टील व्हॉट इट इज हा क्वेश्चन तिथं आहेच आहे. जरी हा बॅज ऑफ अथॉरिटी किंवा ऑनर असला तरी याला म्हणायचं काय? राईट. आय एम आस्किंग यू क्वेश्चन अबाउट इट्स नेम. काय याचं काय नाव आहे? राईट. As I do have name, or every one of us is having a specific name. So likewise, what it is? So it's called insignia. Keep in mind. So these are the very important terminologies, technical words. इथे मात्र गफलत करून चालणार नाही. Right. So this is insignia of Indian Army. Fine. So as like this, let's say we do have a flag, right? Likewise, so Army, Air Force, and even Navy is also having their insignia. म्हणजेच काय? It's a badge or authority, right? For example, you have your vehicle. So बरेचसे लोक लिहितात इंडियन आर्मी, राईट. सो जोपर्यंत तुम्ही ऍक्टिव्ह सर्व्हिसेस मध्ये आहात आणि अर्थात ठराविक लेवलच्या वरचे ऑफिसर्स असतात त्यावेळेला तुम्ही तुमच्या गाडीला अशा प्रकारचा बॅच किंवा असा एक इन्सिग्निया लावू शकता, राईट. सो इट इज नथिंग बट ऑनर, राईट. पण कसला अथॉरिटी आहे हे लावण्याची, राईट. सो दॅट इज व्हॉट यू विल बी कन्सिडरिंग insignia. What is this one?
The logo of Indian Army.
Indian Army.
Yes. Good. Everyone got it. It is a logo, right? Okay. What is this one?
Indian Army.
Logo of Indian Navy.
Flag of Indian Army.
Logo of Indian Army.
Now here there are mixed answers. Someone said flag of Indian flag, right? I said rather my question is about the complete image, not only for this one.
Flag of
Right.
Indian Army.
Flag of
Navy.
Flag, right? It's a flag. Fine. How you can identify that it is a flag of Indian Army?
because
Karan
it has on Indian Army's logo on it. So that's why.
Okay. Indian Army's
If
logo.
it is Indian Navy, then instead of this, the Indian Navy's logo will be there.
Okay. And one more difference is there, right? My question was also from that point of view.
Indian
Not
Air
only
Force.
not only because of the logo, but also the color behind it, right? So color of this particular square. कारण भारताचा फ्लॅग तर प्रत्येक ठिकाणी ह्याच ठिकाणी आहे, लोगो पण आहे, लोगो चेंज होईल, राईट. लोगो आहे, हा फ्लॅगही आहे, पण पाठीमागचा कलर हा पण चेंज होतो, लोगोही चेंज होतो. ठीक आहे. हे दोन रिझन आहेत, लक्षात ठेवा. सो रेड कलर इज बिलॉंगिंग टू द आर्मी.
आणि नेव्ही साठी सर व्हाईट कलर आहे का ब्लू?
आणि एअर फोर्स व्हाईट सर.
ब्ल्यू.
व्हाईट ब्ल्यू.
येस. सो
आणि एअर फोर्स साठी
ब्ल्यू, स्काय ब्ल्यू.
Sky blue.
Okay. So this is what the flag for Indian Army, right? Now, what is the current status of our army? You can consider. So I said its headquarters is situated at New Delhi. So President of India serves as a formal commander, in fact, supreme commander of not only of this particular armed force, rather for all the armed forces. So Indian armed forces, right? So supreme commander, but actual control always lie with the executive headed by the Prime Minister of India, right? So executive headed by the Prime Minister of India म्हणजे हे मिनिस्ट्री कडे जाणारा विषय, लक्षात ठेवा. एक्झिक्युटिव्ह, कारण आपल्या मिनिस्ट्रीचा हेड प्राईम मिनिस्टर असतो, राईट. सो एक्झिक्युटिव्ह. So actual control lies with the executive. So Ministry of Defense is the ministry who is in charge, right, with the responsibilities of the, let's say, countering, right, insurgency and ensuring external security of India. म्हणजे हा जो एक्झिक्युटिव्ह आहे, दॅट इज वॉट द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ डिफेन्स, म्हणजे पर्यायाने एक मिनिस्टर असेल, दॅट इज कॉल्ड डिफेन्स मिनिस्टर. फाईन. अँड व्हॉट इज द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ दिस पर्टिक्युलर मिनिस्ट्री? जर समजा काही काउंटर इन्सर्जन्सी असेल किंवा एक्सटर्नल सेक्युरिटी एन्शोर करायचं असेल, सो हे त्याचं डेली बेसिसचं काम आहे, राईट? सो दिस इज अ रिअली इम्पॉर्टंट task you can consider. Obviously, General Manoj Naravne is the current chief of army staff, right? So this is what you can consider some of the points for the current status of our army. So again, this is what you can consider.
The logo of
Exactly,
Defense
right.
Research and Development Organization.
Organization.
You can consider of
Ministry.
the Ministry of Defense, right? So you will be coming across this particular point again, and that would be the separate case. Yeah, this is what is it?
The headquarter of
Ministry of Defense.
Sorry,
Minister of Defense.
Ministry of Defense, right? Defense Secretariat, right? Then offices of
sir. Does
the
it is a
chief.
headquarter, no?
Sorry,
It is a headquarter of Ministry of Defense, no?
exactly. एका शब्दात that is the answer, right? So all the chiefs you can the chief of each of the armed forces you can find out here, right? They will be having their offices. Even defense minister will be having its office, right? Even CDS, which is very recently created post, right? So that is also in this particular. Then defense secretariat will be again having its officer, right? So this is the Ministry of Defense. This is one of the internal views you can consider, right? So here you can see here it is your
Flag of Indian Army.
right. So these are the flags, 4 different flags you can consider. So you can see the common thing is Indian flag, no doubt.
Sir, the last flag of is
I had that question, right? I thought that definitely someone will ask about this particular question, right? So can I leave it with you as homework, or simply you can say
can
even
you zoom that flag or view the flag in big way so we can identify?
no, I cannot zoom it more than this. Because there are
Okay, so we will
three
find
words written on this. So if I zoom it, you can read it. Right. So there is no question about this flag, this flag, this flag, right? Right. See, the intention of putting this slide was to show you this thing and this particular person, but you noticed these things, right? See how the scenarios or the perspective get changed. Anyway, I wanted you to pay attention to each and every corner, right? That is fine. Can you identify who these are?
They are the chief of armies.
So chief of army is who?
Is a
First number or second number or third number?
Second number.
So the middle one, right? So this is general and this is CDS.
CDS. And who is the last third?
And this is lieutenant. Yeah, lieutenant. Yeah, this is lieutenant general, right? So there are so many lieutenant general, so you need not to know the names of each of these, right? But at least you should know this one and this one. Okay, shortly we'll be coming across again these three. here you can have another view, right? So defense minister, CDS, right? The chief of air force, chief of navy, and chief of army, right? So these are the 3 and 4 person, right, which are really important, right? No doubt, these are the secretaries of defense, right, and some other personnel which are associated in the uh, defense ministry, fine. Yeah, this is the person which you can consider. Okay. Who is, what is his name?
Naravane, Navar,
Narvane,
MM,
Narvade.
right?
Narvane.
Yeah. I think I have spelled it wrongly. Either okay, that's fine, Manoj. Here I could have write it in first letter, right? So General Manoj Naravane, Manoj Mukund Naravane, in fact, MM Naravane, right? So when he was addressing after becoming general, right? So at that times, this particular image you can consider, and this is what the guard of honor he received on that day when he was going to become, or here when he was going to assume the charge of general of Indian Army. So at that times, this particular image is right. So he got the guard of honor at defense ministry.
Sir, what are
Fine.
the forces called
So
which are giving the God of honor to him?
see, they can be any of the forces. Navy, they can be belonging to Navy, Air Force, or Army, right? Sections would be different, right? And they are always called guard of honor contingent, right? Or guard of honor troops. Fine. So it depends on strength किती त्याच्यावर depend आहे, whether you will be calling it as section, platoon, or troops. Fine. So that technical details आहेत ते पण येणारच आहे त्याच्याकडे. Fine. So this is what all about you can have in this particular session, right? So today we will stop here. Tomorrow we can go to the next things which are really important, right? That is what technology and all these things. Okay, someone to ask something or to comment on, right? Or a kind of suggestion, anything which you would like to share, right? So you can take a minute. Otherwise, we will stop here.
No, sir. Not a,
Okay, fine. Let's stop here. Tomorrow we will continue. Thank you, everyone.
Dear students, please rejoin again for the maths lecture. I will open the session immediately for you all. Please rejoin again. And if you, any of you have any query related to any subjects, you can directly message me. I will share your doubts to your subject teacher or try to solve it immediately. Please try to rejoin again for the maths lecture.